Dear Dad, since you died, I miss you every day.
Right, Heaney. I guess you're offline again. Said to leave a message through the power of technology. Ooh. Your dad's pure Star Wars. You're on the other side of the world. But you don't seem that far away. Your gran's got a theory that you're avoiding personal responsibility and hygiene for the year. Which is a bit rich, coming from someone who smells of lavender and piss. Aye, yeah, last study is a tip. It's not been the same since that Moggy gave birth in here. Oh, she's taken over. Aye. Keeps marking her territory, spraying everywhere, just like your brother, the wee bastard. And I'm tiptoeing through cat guff, paranoid that I'm going to step in some feline placenta. They can't even have a placenta. They musty. I read somewhere that they eat them. Ah, that's niggin. Or is it? Maybe it's full of nutrients, like haggis. Anyway, that cat acts like she owns the place. Your stepmother's nae the only one with a fur coat and nae knickers. Yeah. Do they have toast where you are? I bet I didn't have Marmite. Lucky bastards. How's the tan? Don't forget you're from Edinburgh, so wear factor 50, even at night. Remember the shock your ma got when I grew my beard, and it turned out to be ginger? I reckon that's why she left me. You're missing Game of Thrones. Although your brother's taken an unhealthy interest in all those nipples and severed limbs, we're given to feeding him raw meat after each episode. Your brother Davy's going through the change. The horny wee bastard's growing 4 inches and sprouting hair out of every orifice. He locks himself away in his room for hours, wanking himself into a coma. I ken what he's doing, and he knows that I know. Just that neither of us can look the other one in the eye. It's this great spunk elephant in the corner of the room. That one actually hurt quite a bit. Oh! Is it Braun here or is it me? But it's warm where you are. Bacon, me doot. The side of the house is freezing. For a semi-detached, you think the neighbours could turn up the heating a wee bit? I swear, Lorna and Gordon are stealing the hot water in the morning. The only one who should be having a cold shower is that wee bastard, your brother. You got all your jabs, right? When you had the chicken pox? You look like a piece of pop art. All spots and angst. Watch out for those Ebolas. Don't eat the fish. There's been a reek coming from your room. First we thought the wee bastard might have killed something, but nay. It was a prawn piece under your bib. You could have had a wee tidy up with a bucket before you left. The wee bastard started using my study to do his homework. Copy and pasting for Wikipedia, more like. As if looking at YouTube clips and naked selfies of Jennifer Lawrence were part of any curriculum. I wouldn't mind. But it's my search history. I'm the one the police wants to speak to. I don't want to go to court with a rug over his head. This tea is bro. Who leaves cold tea on the desk for an innocent bystander to drink? So egregious. I'm spitting feathers. Why? Bored. You'll be missing the bright lights of Old Reekie. Then when Cumley Bank got a Waitrose. Ah, it's better than Scottish independence. Do they have Waitrose where you are? Do they have to make tea with avocado? Is this on? Hello? If you wanted to spend a year working with the ungodly and the unwashed, you could have just moved to Glasgow. I bought myself a drink earlier. Where did that go? I keep thinking of that time you ran off at Disney World. We were frantic. You only 8 at the time. Your mammy was crying, being consoled by Goofy. I was a naffle even before then. Like Guantanamo Bay, full of stress positions and sleep deprivation. And thanks to your ma, acts of sexual humiliation inside the animal kingdom. You'd run off to become a mouseketeer, like Britney Spears. Look how she turned out. I don't think you wanted us to get divorced. There was a lot of tension on that holiday. And way too much sugar in your juice. Tannic sticky. Watch out for terrorists and paedophiles. Worse still, paedophile terrorists. Aye, they touch you up, then they blow you up. Doesn't work the other way around. Show a bit of moderation on your travels. No getting off your proverbials on cheap cider like your ma. Her motto used to be drive drunk but drive slow. Capable of blushing that one. No sense of shame. Reptilian blood. Aye. Bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. It's frustrating. There's nothing to do. I'm bored. 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 I'm quite bored right now. I'm quite bored right now. I'm bored. You know? I'm bored. There's nothing to do. Aye. And watch out for crystal meth. It's Moorish. What? The wee bastard's been adjusting the height of this chair again. We don't like him touching my stuff. Don't know where he's been. He needs to get away and raffle himself. All I ask for is for a wee bit of space. I'm making an effort around here. It may not look like it, but I work as hard as the next man. Nay English. Oh, bastard. Your stepmother says, have you packed condoms? I don't suppose those Catholic countries will be big on contraception. She says to remind you that I was a father at 19 and that you don't want any of that. I'd also say, if you're smuggling smack, you do well to buy extra thick. Rib for your pleasure's nae good when you go through customs and it explodes in your anus. When you were 4, you once decided to leave home. You weren't happy with the fact we kept dressing you in a crochet poncho, and to be fair, you did look like something the 70s to spit out. So I helped you pick your wee poke when you all set to go, but you had a misty tea, so you decided against it. Which is a shame, because I'd have gone with you. Anything to get away from your ma. You're probably right about not going to uni. Feckless, layabouts, promiscuous. With one ear plugged into an iPhone. And that's just the lecturers. Your goldfish is dead. There's no way to cushion the blow. And I know we promised to remember to feed it and we forgot. And perhaps I could have got a replacement and maybe you wouldn't have noticed. But that way I figured I'd have to look after it for another 9 months. So on balance, it was just easier to come clean. Obviously I feel guilty. But he didn't suffer. Well, he did starve to death, so okay, he did suffer. But it was quiet. And that's the best thing about goldfish. And he would have had some great memories. All about 3 seconds long. Must. Don't worry. I miss you. I know I said I wouldn't get like this. But it's not easy being an absentee parent. What happens if you need help? Or advice? Or a kidney? I don't want to get you doing. I know this is something you have to do. Why, you're a long time, dude. And this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. You just need to accept it. What's this? Oh, the cruddy wee bastard! He's come on the keyboard!
Dear Dad, since you died, I miss you every day. And dear Dad, since you died, things have gone on without you. But dear Dad, since you died, it's all about you.
What's that noise? What's that noise? Can you hear that? That's my chair. This chair is squeaky. This is a squeaky chair. Yeah, that. Squeaky. Hear that? You hear that? Hmm? Squeaky. Hear that? Squeaky. Hear that? Right. Squeaks.
Dear Dad, since you died, I miss you every day.